Welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which we cover astrology, psychic updates, as well as the twin flame path. I do come to you live on Fridays, and if you do click the bell, you get the updates by zodiac sign and more. And very importantly, we do have new hubs opening early in 2022 and beyond. Galaxy Pub for information content, as well as the Age of Aquarius magazine. So without further ado, let's get into the update for your zodiac sign. And if you need to see me live, as I mentioned, live on Fridays. I was just sitting here and I was putting my makeup on before I came live, and I was like, interesting that considering beautiful Taurus, the eclipse is in your house. We should have done yours first, so apologies. Now, it's probably best. It's probably because we leave the best to the end so we can really tune into your very important transit at the moment. Now, between now and 2022, and really moving into 2023, your life is about to go into high gear and a lot is going to be changing. And it's funny that your crowning energy is the fortune cookie. It's really, I call the energy that you guys have been going through it for a little bit, but now the North Node's going to move there. So the eclipse is kicking it off. We're then moving into next month where the North Node is moving into your zodiac sign. So the one thing I do wish for you is to look after yourself, and that's to take it easy moving through this transit. It's going to be very eye-opening but very transformative. And because you need that grounding energy, you're really requiring that anchoring in. It's a little bit like Beyonce on XO, going on a Ferris wheel and just living in the moment and, you know, really trying to spiritually know how we can do that. And it was funny, back in 2017, I remember saying by the end of that, we did have Chiron and Pisces. I remember saying to myself, I think I need to learn how to be a Buddhist monk, and that's so that we can really feel like we're in a storm, but it not directly affect us. And I feel that's what's really manifesting inside of your life. I do feel for you, your fortune's changing. There's something in your life, both with your love life, your career, who you are in the world, the way you show up. Everything's changing. Initially, you might feel as though you just want to get rid of everything that you were doing. And there has been this spiritual transformation that you've physically been going through. And in the heart of it, you are a heart energy. There's something changing in your heart, but you're also trying to not control changes that are happening in your heart, to look at them as a butterfly, that they're beautiful things. Now, we can go to the element of fear and we can close ourselves off. And you know, bonsais are beautiful, but I don't know why I tend to go to bonsai for an analogy. It's tapered, it's beautiful, and it's perfect. But there's also in the cracks, you know, and I don't know the name of it, so tell me if you remember what it is. It's the golden bowl and it's got cracks, and there's perfection and beauty in our scars and our pain. So nothing really does happen for no reason. And I do feel through your heart space, it's about freeing yourself and being open to these transformations, but definitely trying to allow at the foundation the blessings to come towards you. I feel what you're wanting is success, and it's funny because my throat chakra keeps going. It's something you're not saying. I feel you do want success. I feel, you know, some of those dreams that you wanted, maybe they're changing, and that's perfectly normal. And you're going to have about 5 months to really tune into that polarity through these transits. And the reason I said this video is both psychic and astrology is because I always do such, so that we can tap into all elements of spirituality and what we would deem as the occult astrology, to help you prepare for 2022. I feel you're wanting certainty, and I feel it's a mindset. It's funny how, you know, many times we try to make sense of the 5D, we then try to make sense of the 3D, and both of them simultaneously exist. It's many times when you think negatively, you will directly, like the laws of attraction, attract it back in. And it's those self-fulfilling prophecies, I call it. But what it actually is we're a radio channel. So, and especially because Uranus and Taurus is there, it's a frequency. So the frequency, both new and old, trying to culminate it and bring it together, really pouring it out. So we're switching the channel. We can shift that outcome always. And it is, ironically enough, generally by a mindset. Is storms going to occur, and do they? Yes, they do. But how you relate to it is really what's going to count. And usually if something like that happens, it's usually because it's showing you something of a belief inside you, and it's providing you with the tool in preparation for 2022. I feel there's going to be something that you can feel really sure of. And I do feel you can have some major breakthroughs. I also feel what you're leaving, you kind of felt that you'd gone through all the change and you're only set to go through it. And we have had Uranus and Taurus sitting in your zodiac sign for a bit, and it is there for a while longer. The warning date I would give you would be this eclipse, okay? Give it a few days either side. Allow how it feels, what it's meant to be. You can use the bath crystals. You can use, really detoxing, so to speak, and just, really wash off any of the old energy. Go into release mode and go with the frequency of it. If something needs you to address it, deal with it. But again, allow yourself to get grounded. So if that means walking outside, doing breathing, having no shoes on, doing such, do such. The other thing I can say is green tea. Green tea, because it's green and it's heart chakra activated, and it's also third eye. So I'm not surprised the whole third eye, throat chakra energy is coming through for you. Also, the other date I want to pre-warn you about is the 24th of December. We are having Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus and Taurus. It's going to hit your natal chart. The other is when we move into January 2022. Now, if you do want to go out, you can. I'm deciding not to, both because Australia has Taurus in the chart and because Uranus and Taurus goes direct. Happy New Year. And I was like, and it's one of those things where it can be sudden, dramatic change. It can be great things. It can be changes in fortune, but it can be unrest, unsettled. So let's see how the Happy New Year will go. The other thing is on the external, especially relating to love, it feels really individual for your zodiac sign at the moment. There's lots coming towards you. There's many blessings, and I feel between now and really into next year, there's a lot of old opportunities coming back, but we're going to shift them up again and change them. Now, it is good in, this point of the month. Give it about a week after the eclipse. We are going into another one, but blessings really can start coming through, especially with the position of Sagittarius. Sagittarius for you does link to your 8th house, which is solid contracts. It's brand new beginnings. If you've been having falling out with siblings, it can come about to be resolved. And I also see a lot of this is going to show you the alchemy. Now, your outcome cards with love, with career, with who you are, with what you're spiritually going through. It's going to give you illumination and alchemy. And it's going to be like, right, what am I want in this rebirth? It's, many times through a rebirth, we can go through a little bit of a purgatory experience, but it's also with the clarity of what we're wanting, really looking at why we want that clarity. Is it because we want to be safe? Is it because we're about to make a decision? And to a degree, we feel some of those things are outside of us at times, and that's by applying for jobs, hearing back from a person from the past, connecting with how another person feels, but how you feel counts too. I'm seeing that there is a passionate connection coming. For some of you, there's two paths, and two paths can be going back to an old energy or remaining where you currently are. I do feel you're waiting on, I'm seeing like a red flag. It's like you're pausing, you're passionate, you're getting frustrated. But I also feel that somebody is going to give you some information that is going to be quite eye-opening, and this is going to benefit you moving forward. I do feel for some of you, you may need to reach out to spiritual friends for support. And this can be through the next 2 to 3 weeks. I feel it can be a little bit of upheaval. But I also feel there's lots of things where it's changing, but you need to connect in with people that directly understand you. You need to have that tribe energy for that grounding. I do feel that illumination. I'm getting so much energy coming from this. Some of you are waiting to hear back on something, and I feel it's going to give you the information, and your hopes and dreams are going to come true. I do feel also relating to love. This is the same situation, but I feel you're having, I just heard the term change of heart. Change of heart. What is this change of heart? Okay, it's to do with your fate and fortune. I feel you're jumping in a direction. That can be somebody coming in like a bat out of hell. It also can be opportunities again, but I do feel you're willing to take a leap of faith, but you want the clarity before doing such because you want to have a good outcome. But I feel you're going to do it anyway, and I do feel, you know, you're going to get your star. This can be of the day of the eclipse or after, but it's very star and energy. So I feel it's during Venus retrograde. And again, you are a Venus sign. Yeah, I feel you're really coming to a closure point of what something is. Okay, and I don't get this as a negative thing. I get you're just accepting how you feel to do things. You're also accepting that those feelings can change. So you're not really gauging it based on, okay, everything that you went through before. It's really where you stand right now. Really taking that fortune and changing it where you stand right now. And that's really your inner power. I feel you needed to be certain upon a circumstance, but I don't feel it was just a one-sided transaction here. I feel it's both parties feeling the same way. So I feel initially you may have been wondering how they were feeling, but now I feel you're also concerned about how you feel because you have to take the direct steps. Ultimately, speaking with these decisions you're making at the moment, moving through this month into next month, I do feel you're going to get the star card in Taurus. So I wish you the very best of luck. If you do want to come through and have a look at how this is playing out, I will tune into your romantic interest. And for some of you, I feel there's two people, there's two paths, right? I'm also going to look at your career factor and anything hidden that you need to know. Love and light, otherwise I'll see you on Fridays. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website. The VIP list is there. And when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform. And 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light, I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. All my booking information is directly below, as well as the webinars and the dates of the lives. See you soon.